Be the change. Be the change. Be a difference maker. Be the one who makes the difference. Why? Because I think every single human being that I've ever talked to just wants to be happy, wants to feel confident, be able to do what they set out to do, want to be able to build a life that they love. They want to be able to achieve dreams that they have. They might want to, people might want practice their skills so they can get better at something. Feel valued, feel worthy, and feel appreciated and understood. And then there's the world with everything that you can think of distractions. Yeah, there's a lot of distractions out there in the world, and it's calling your name, always calling your name. Hey, I'm over here. Hey, I'm over here. All the distractions. And then we'd be like, okay, I'm focused. Now, today, I'm going to focus on what I set out to do. So I'm focusing. And then you hear this little thing, hey, I'm over here. Going over there. Going back over here. Now I'm focused again. And then there's another distraction calling, going over there, checking it out. Back and into focus again. Miracles happen all the time. Open your mind to miracles, and you will start experiencing miraculous coincidences in your life. Like literally, miracles are my favorite thing. I love miracles. Miracles happen. I believe in miracles. I know how amazing things can just work out, even when you think there is no way out or there is no way to achieve that. You put your mind to it, you do the work, you just check it out. Here comes the miracles. That's the beauty of having faith. That's the beauty of being the change. It's the beauty of having confidence in what you do and who you are, feeling worthy, knowing that you are worthy. Of course you are worthy. And Emperor, Fool, High Priestess, the Hangman, the Sun, the World, ending of a cycle. Ending of a cycle, or perhaps you are finally stepping into the world, or perhaps you want to go on traveling the world. Closing cycles is a beautiful message of being the change. It's like when you realize that what you have been working on, maybe it's your insecurities, you want to feel more confident, and so you show up confident and you practice all that. You talk yourself into feeling worthy, you talk yourself into feeling loved, and you talk yourself into changing how you feel about being out and about, doing what you got to do. And then all of a sudden, you just do it. You don't have to think about it anymore. And there you are, walking confidently out into your life, doing what you want to do with your life, walking with confidence, and then you just close the cycle of insecurities and perhaps self-sabotaging. So closing cycles is like a miracle in itself. And if you ask about it, how you can get from one point to another, you will be guided the whole way. You will be guided. So have faith and ask what you want to achieve. You're showing up though, you are showing up as the Sun. The Sun is like the happiest card in the deck. It's got a horse on there, child, colors, it's vibrant. It is someone who has perhaps glimpsed or found the internal presence. The eternal internal presence. There's no future. Not that you're going to die or anything, but just imagine for a moment that there is no future. You have no past. You are just right here in the moment. At this point in time, this is what you do. Wherever you're standing up, sitting, or laying down, this is what you do at this moment in time. And be there fully accept everything around you, even if it's not what you want. Radical acceptance of your surroundings will take out resistance. And once you take out the resistance, there is peace. Peace. Yeah. And the wounded warrior is here too. So you are very happy person, found the inner joy, like not the fake smile that you just put on your face because you want to please the other people, or you want to make sure that they are okay, or like that they feel seen and valued, and you're laughing at everything they say and all that stuff, and just plastering this smile on your face, like now you're doing the right thing, you're like doing the social norms and everything, and that's okay to be polite like that. It's a good thing, it's nice and all that, but that joy that you feel, sometimes you feel that joy, that it just starts in your belly and it lights up your face. You can't help but smile, which is a different type of happiness. And so around you, if you are in an environment with a lot of people, there's going to be probably half of them is going to be wounded in some way or the other. It is very rare that people just go through life. There's no free ticket in life. There's no like getting out of here super easy, super cool. Every single soul in the human bodies that we see here on planet Earth, every single soul has a mission on planet Earth, and we're supposed to develop ourselves from being unconscious, just hopping around on planet Earth, to all the, from distraction to distraction, collecting distractions, having to pay for all the distractions, having to have 2 jobs because of all the distractions that you want to bring into your life, and then everything starts to be unbalanced. And everybody has wounds. Everybody has lessons that they have learned. Everybody has this here. And so being okay with that, it's okay. Like nobody's, it's okay. Just figure out like, where is it that you are wounded? Like for me, healing is not looking pretty. Sometimes healing is very challenging because you have to sometimes go through the same old wounds and feel them completely, which can take you into a feeling that you haven't experienced since the incident happened. And now you're sitting there experiencing it again. But by doing that, you'll release it. And you can release it, but you have to acknowledge it, be aware of it, and then allow it. Radical acceptance, whatever it looks like. Just allowing it to come out. Sometimes patience can be a hindrance. Sometimes time, we only have we don't have that much time on planet Earth. It's we don't have that much time on this planet. So whatever you do while you're here is sometimes it's good to just get it done, be efficient, make sure you don't hop around and get on all the distractions they're calling your name. So be aware of that and don't run away from your purpose to follow up on distractions, because everybody wants your attention, especially if they see that you're going somewhere or you have some kind of a thing that you're working towards or doing. Then they're going to be like, either they're going to support you or they're not going to support you. If they don't support you, they're going to do a lot of weird things that might try to rail you off your path. So stay present, stay within yourself. Subconsciously, we all need it. I'm pretty sure every single person on planet Earth will benefit from some self-love and be your own best friend. Like in the subconscious, not even aware of it, we're just doing it. It's like a default. And you don't even know that you do it anymore because you don't think about it. It's just something that happens automatically within you. And this self-sabotaging, this talking negatively about ourselves. When you look in the mirror, what do you say to yourself? Like when you look in the mirror, what do you say to yourself? When you do things, when you're out and about and you do your job, do you beat yourself up? Oh my gosh, I can't believe you did that. Did you really just say that? Can't believe you just said that. Now she's gonna, or he's gonna, and then you make up all these stories in our head. And so being mindful of that and starting to be like, okay, if you can look your best friend in the eyes and you can tell them the same things that you say to yourself in your own mind, then you are being a good friend to yourself. But if, like me, like with a lot of people, if you cannot do that without insulting them, they be furious. They might just attack you. They might just leave you. They might never talk to you again. And so if that's the case, then you probably would be better off changing the dialogue that you're giving to yourself. And it will change everything for you. You will have a completely new perspective. So if you start doing that, and you can do that with a positive affirmation: I am lovable, I am loved, I am content, I am compassionate, I am caring, I am whatever you want to put in there. So you can build, I am worthy, and then you put that in there so that you can feel it. And once you start doing that, you are going to change your perspective on a lot of things. Everything is going to change. Now the doors are going to open that was closed for you before. Now you can move forward, and you're going to see new opportunities because you freshened up your outlook by loving yourself more. Past, been chipping away, and this can be on like how you yourself love. This can be on your projects. This can be on your job. This can be on your life. Like, if you have a big goal and you want to achieve it, and then you chipping away, then eventually, if you keep going, you're going to see the fruits of the labor. Sometimes you're stopping and you're looking at the seeds that you have planted. Maybe you can contemplate a little bit and see, is there anything I could change that would add value to what I'm doing? Is there anything I could say differently? Is there anyone I could learn from that could help me speak the truth that I'm trying to convey better? Is there any way that I can sharpen whatever tools that it is that I'm working on? And then, so futuristic. So use your intuition going into from this moment. No future, no past, just right this moment in time, this point in time. Whenever you move to the next point in time and the next point in time, whenever you move up there, use your intuition. If you walk around and you are aware and you are conscious, bringing yourself into consciousness, into the moment. No, there's no future. No, there's no past. There only is now. And then you use your intuition when you interact with people. Now you can see it from a more clearer state, like a clear-mindedness. You could just go in there and you be open. And then the things that you need to see about people, or what they're about, what their intentions are, and what they're about, what they're doing, it will come to you if you just observe. And you will know where they're at. Show up as the emperor. Show up as someone who has structure. Show up as someone who is logical, but also using the intuition. Show up as someone who knows how to take care of their money. You know how to take care of your time. You are compassionate, and you are assertive, and also holding boundaries. You are passionate. You know how to go for your passion, and you're not afraid to express it. And your mind is sharp. You are able to think and plan things and make it so that it's efficient moving forward. And then other people see you as a fool. Maybe they do. Sometimes they do. If you show up with a childlike wonder, and you show up with wounds, and you show up anyway, and you show up with structure, and you show up with all these things, sometimes people can look at you as a fool. You don't understand the social norms, or you don't understand this or that, or they don't see you. But they can sometimes see that you are on a different mission. If they are not open to experiencing or knowing about a different level than the 3D, like the material that we see in the world, if they don't know about the spiritual realm at all and are not connected to it, they are not going to be able to see it, and they will probably look at you as a fool. And that's okay. That's okay. The fool, because you're closing out cycles, so it doesn't really matter what they say. They are missing out on their own possibility to maximize their life, their own possibility to reach a level of growth and commitment, and that you only get from setting out on new adventures. So set on the adventure anyway. So sometimes our hopes can be to end something for good. Maybe you want to quit your job, or maybe you want to get out of a relationship, or maybe you want to stop beating up on yourself, or maybe you want to get out of the place where you live, or move, or maybe you want to end your loneliness, so you go out and you actively search for a relationship, which unfortunately they don't. Prince Charming here is not going to come just popping up in your room wherever you are. You're going to have to go out there and be available and search for it. And so endings is like, now the Fool, when you end something, the world, ending of a cycle. Now the Fool can go on a new journey because of everything that you picked up. If you changed how you think about yourself, how you self-sabotage yourself, how you think about yourself, if you change that into I am worthy, I am loved, and this and that, your next journey is going to look completely different from anything else that you have experienced. So with that, like if you're expecting miracles and you set out on this new journey and you're expecting miracles because you know they can happen, because you know the change that you have gone through, and you know that when you put your best foot forward, you have your emotions in check. So Esther and Abraham Hicks says, if you criticize someone or even find fault with yourself, which would be the Eight of Swords, criticizing yourself and also then be criticizing others, which goes hand in hand. If you criticize someone or even find fault with yourself, your resulting feeling would not feel good. It doesn't feel good to do that stuff. Because this thought of criticism is so very different from that of your source. Love, unconditional love, is your source. That's presence, unconditional love. Criticism, judgments, harshness is very different than that. In other words, because you have chosen a thought that does not match who you really are, you can, in this moment, through your emotions, feel the discord of your choice. So if you're not feeling peaceful, like how present you are can be measured by how much peace you feel. So if you hop around on planet Earth and you're feeling all stressed out, or you're hopping around on planet Earth and you're feeling panic attacks, or you're hopping around on planet Earth, you're depressed, or you're hopping around on planet Earth and you're being all resentful, these are all emotions that is completely in discord with the unconditional love. And this is a great sign. Once you're aware of these feelings, now you can change it. Because it would be better, I suppose, that it would be better to walk around on planet Earth like the sun, like joyful, happy camper, walking around on planet Earth. Oh my gosh, all I have to do is walk around here on planet Earth, be a happy camper, be loving and caring towards people, do the right thing, keep my stuff clean. And then walking around here on planet Earth, and the miracles, they just come tapping right into your pathway. Whatever you do, here comes the solutions. Who wouldn't want to do that? Like, that's the transformation that is possible here on planet Earth. So we got miracles. We have recognizing our old patterns. These discord feelings, these not vibing in alignment feelings, they're your teachers. They are teachers. Now you can figure out where in your life you are feeling these feelings and towards whom, and then you can figure out what is the trigger. And once you find the trigger, then you can deal with it. And here is a way better way to see yourself. So instead of hopping around on planet Earth, not even knowing that we do it, criticizing ourselves, being mean to ourselves, being discouraging and all that stuff. So instead of doing that, here is the card of greatness. Yellow, solar plexus chakra. This is your personal power. Personal power, which I can promise you, the school, your parents, society, your the culture, everything that is going on around us is chipping away at our personal power and bringing you into their thing. It's the temptations. They're pulling you out of your personal power, who you truly are. So we got greatness. I like, love, and accept myself. There's a good affirmation. I love, and I accept myself. You repeat with me. I like, I love, and I accept myself. I am wonderful and talented and know that greatness resides within me. I am wonderful and talented and know that greatness resides within me. I harness my greatness and show up in the world. The emperor showing up in the world with structure, with a plan, showing up, best foot forward, utilizing all these lessons that you have learned. I harness my greatness and show up in the world. I allow myself to be seen and heard, knowing deep within that you are loved and you are worthy. I cultivate my genius and observe with love and excitement as my greatness makes a positive difference in the world. If you step up and you walk the extra mile, then you are already a difference maker in the world. I am wonderful, and you are wonderful, and I am wonderful, and we're all wonderful humans here on planet Earth with a bunch of potential, bunch of possibilities, and miracles. The beautiful light in me, it honors, it respects, and it loves. Same beautiful light in you, and until next time, namaste.